Good evening, everyone. I guess it's evening here. It's not evening for everyone, but it is 5 o'clock on the Eastern time zone, and it's hot. 92 degrees here in North Carolina today, so a little bit warm. That's why I'm wearing ice around my neck. See, I figured if I hung ice cubes around my neck, maybe I'd be a little bit cooler during the show. Hasn't worked yet. I'll let you know how that works out. So as you come in, make sure you say hi so that we know you're here. We'll add you to our drawing at the end of the show for a free piece of jewelry. Hi, Marjorie. Caitlin, I think we failed to draw. Did we fail to draw the other night?
Yes.
Okay, can you do that for me when you get ready? And I'll let everybody know who the winner was from the other night. Hi, Benicia. Do you say your name like that with the Spanish pronunciation? Because I know I have a daughter named Alicia. It's actually Alicia, but depending on who says it, it's Alicia. You know. Okay. I thought you might. All right, so we've got some great $5 jewelry today to look at. We've got some new things in, plus a couple that I'm wearing. So, okay, with Sheila, thank you. Hi, Kimberly. So we'll get started on that. The first one is going to be my necklace. It's called Limelight Luxury. This one is 5 big round rhinestones. These are about a quarter size, so about the size of a quarter, each one. And I'm trying to feel, they're not point side out, so I don't have to tell you that. They're set in silver. These are thick. So this necklace is Limelight Luxury, and it's going to be sold number 1 if you'd like one of these. Hi, Mom. And then the earrings I'm wearing with it are some of our blockbusters. These are called Glitzy by association. I'm actually going to take one off so you can see it close up. I love hoops. Most people do. These have rhinestones on them, and I love how paparazzi does this because they put it on the front curve and then on the inside of the back so that when people are looking at you straight on, you see how that is. They see the front and they see the inside of the back. So they're going to be able to see rhinestones in both places. So these are rectangular and round rhinestones. And this one is on the silver metal, so we call these white. So Glitzy by association white is going to be number 2. And I have 10 pairs of those in stock, so no running out of them. These are sold number 2. Okay. We got those out of the way. Is it hot there today, Mom? I know it's usually hot in Tucson. She's been running about 10 degrees hotter than us, so this is a contest, I guess. Let's see who can be the hottest. Marjorie, I know your temperature is about the same as us. Probably Kimberly, too. A little bit closer to the beach. Are you at 92 today, Kim? Or somewhere in that vicinity? Benicia, what temperature is it where you're at? It's hot everywhere. This is red cracklestone. It's a little bit darker than some of our other cracklestone that is in red. So this isn't the fiery red. It's just a slight bit darker than that. We have ovals, we have teardrops, and then we have dot motif in these frames. These are all hinged. So it's going to lay flat against your breastbone. You're somewhere in that area too, Kim. At least you're closer to the beach. I want to go to the beach. But the water's not warm yet. It's so hot outside, but the water's not warm. It's ice cold still. So I don't want to do that. The free earrings that come with this are the oval ones in that dot motif frame. This is the length. So it's just below that collar. Got that little bit of collar hem peeking out, and it's about mid chest. With the 2-inch extension that's on it, it will sit right about here. So just above the bust. It's 99 there, but the high for last month was 105 already. Okay. Yeah, we're at 92 and we have humidity today. So, you know. All right, I have 2 of these. This is called All Natural Nostalgia. All Natural Nostalgia. It is in red, of course. Number 3. And again, that is a little bit darker red than our other red cracklestone. And I tell you that because our other red cracklestone accessories won't necessarily match that one. Hi, Shelly. Good to see you. although I just talked to you. But I'm still glad to see you here anyway. Okay, so we forgot to draw for the winner on Sunday. The winner for Sunday was Sheila. So Sheila is going to get a free piece this week or next week, whenever she chooses. But I wanted to let you know we did that. And I have to go back and draw for the 2 shows that were recordings. The week before, I have to draw the numbers for the one, and then I just have to draw names for the other one. So I will get that done, and I'll post them on my page. That's going to be the easiest way to do it. And I'll also let Sheila know that she won one on her page. So here's some more ice, just in case you're hot. These are clear acrylic beads. So we have 2 layers of clear acrylic beads. These are a faceted bead, kind of generally an oval, but then of course it's faceted. And we also have our little crystal cut beads up here. The earrings are also those same little faceted beads. These are more of a round shape. This is the length and size. One good thing about these clear acrylics is you can wear them with any color, because whatever color you wear underneath them, they're kind of going to take on that color, but they'll still be noticeable. So we have 3 of these available. This is called Icy Illumination in white. I forgot to tell Caitlin that. So you can see it's just below center of chest without the extension. With the extension, we're going to drop it down right here. So it's going to be right at the top of the bust. So laying on the top of the bust, this is Icy Illumination in white. This is sold number 4. We have 3 of those available. And for anybody that didn't know or didn't get the memo, we did make our goal of 200 pieces by midnight last night. So we're going to get some free gifts from my upline, and I am passing those on to you when they get here. So we will draw for winners. I'm trying to think of some good ways to draw for a winner for those pieces. So I've got a little bit of time to think about it while they get us those pieces. All right, next up, we have a leather bracelet. This is a leather snap type bracelet. So that means we close it with snaps. Has 2 different settings so you can make it fit your wrist. Hi, Polly. Good to see you. This one, I'm going to pull this tag back because it's kind of in the way. Has a nice flowery design on it. This is kind of a medium gray. So they call this silver, but it is actually a gray. Everything gray is silver in paparazzi world. So I have 2 of these. This is called Rosy Wrap Up in silver. And it is number 5. Number 5. Polly, what's your temperature today? You're up in Montana. Maybe you're cooler than us. We're all dying. It's hot. Shelly, what's your temperature up there? You're up in Madison, New York, right? So you might be far enough north to be cooler. I had to wear my ice around my neck today so that I could cool off. All right, let's do our first survey says question. So we have 5 answers on this one. We are going to let's take number 4. Name a household appliance that can get hot. A household appliance that can get hot. And by the way, all of these are supposed to get hot. So, you know, we're not talking about 66 with thunderstorms. I would take that in a heartbeat. A toaster. Toaster is number 5. The stove or the oven is number 2. Iron was number 1, because you can't iron with a cold iron. Crockpot, that's a good one, but not that. Otherwise, we'd burn our houses down like in This Is Us. Can't have the crockpot going catching on fire. So we've got iron, we've got the stove or the oven, we've got the toaster. Highs 50s or 60s. Sprinkly rain. Okay, that's not too bad. Coffee pot. Coffee pot's got to get hot. I don't do cold brew either. The mixer, the dryer. What kind of dryer? Clothes dryer? Hi, Caroline. The blender. Yeah, some blenders are supposed to get hot. Teapot. Not a teapot. These are things that are supposed to get hot. Blow dryer. Polly got it. Blow dryer. The hair dryer was the right number. We have one more. Hi, Ashley. One more, a household appliance that gets hot. We've got iron, we've got stover oven, we've got hair dryer, and we've got toaster. Oh, curling iron's good. That wasn't it. Don't you like how I say it's a good answer, but that's not it. Not a water heater, but you're close. Not a microwave. And microwaves, I think, don't actually get hot. Hot comb, curling iron, crock pot. No, we're not doing the crock pot. We're going to burn our houses down. Not the furnace, but that's really close. What other appliance might you have? Not the dishwasher, although on the dry cycle, it does get very hot. I know sometimes Daniel opens it too soon after the dry cycle ends and tries to reach in and grab those dishes, and they're really hot. They can burn your fingers. Yes, the space heater, a little heater. That was the other one. Hi, Robin. All right, so that ends our first question. Holly got that one. All right, let's go on to our next thing. I have some rings in today, just a few, but I have some in. All right, this one is orange crackle stone. This is called Make the Nest of It in orange. So we have a little feather, 2 orange crackle pieces. This has the wide stretchy band. This is what it's going to look like on your finger. Just have one of these remaining. The other one was pre-sold. And I just got 2 of them in. So this is Make the Nest of It in orange, number 6. How's the weather down there, Robin? My sister-in-law said it's really hot. They're down near Kissimmee. I'm trying to remember the name of the little town, but they're down near Kissimmee, and she said it's hot there today. Miserable hot, I think it would describe it well. Yes, Caroline, I'll trade you. Usually I catch it, but I don't always. All right, this is Atlantis Adventure. So this is not really crackle stone. I'm not sure how to describe that. It's kind of a mottled stone in green. So it's kind of green and like a lighter green or a whitish color, little fan shapes or shell shapes above it. This also has that wide stretchy band. I have 2 of these. So this is the size of that ring, what it would look like on your finger. So Caroline, just, yeah, maybe marbled. I don't know. It's more of like little spots in it. So I don't know what to call that. Caroline, just let me know. Well, you don't really have to let me know. Just claim something else, and I will just put that as a 0 charge on your invoice, and we'll trade when I come deliver it. So this is Atlantis Adventure in green. I have 2 of these. This is number 7. Sold number 7. Hot in some major storms right now. That's what I understand, that there's some storms maybe that are coming up. That's what she said, that they're having some storms. So I'm hoping they get up here because we really could use a storm. Right, this one I only have 1 of. This is a yellow bead pressed in the center of a dot motif. Then I'm trying to decide what that design is around it, but it's really just the 4 corners. It's okay, Caroline, I have it too. So this is that wide stretchy band. Just have 1 of these. This is the size of it. So 4 corners. Did I say that was 4 quarters fashion? See, I'm doing good too. Number 8. Sold number 8. Love these stretchy bands because on these hot days like this, my fingers swell. You see I have no rings on. My fingers swell. I can't even get my wedding rings on. So stretchy bands are great for that. Also good if you have arthritic fingers because your joints tend to swell and they're really easy to get on over that. So some of our arthritic ladies like those. Plus, they're easy to get on and off. All right, this one's called Expect Sunshine and Rain. In red, REIGN, Expect Sunshine and Rain. Kind of looks like a little sunshine with that ruby red rhinestone in the center. This does have that narrow band, so it is a smaller band. I have 2 of these. This is the size. Let me turn that around a little bit. There we go. So you can have a little red sunshine on your finger. So again, we have 2 of these. Expect Sunshine and Rain is sold number 9. And then this one, because if we've got ice around our necks, we need to have ice on our fingers, right? So I have this one too. This was one of our specials. It is called Understated Drama in white. I have several of these. So we have that white rhinestone in the center. Then it's surrounded by 2 rows of little white rhinestones. And we have white rhinestones dotting the setting as well. This is on a wide, stretchy band. Did you mean to say something, Robin? You came through with a blank message. So this is what that looks like. This is Understated Drama. In white, it is sold number 10. All right, let's go on to our next question. So we have another survey question. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 answers available on it. Let's take... I'm going to take number 1 because I just want to see if anybody will guess this. Name a word or phrase that ends with bell. B-E-L-L. Bell. A word or phrase that ends in bell. Bluebell. Oh, that's good. Saved by the Bell. That's also good. Firebell. Not on there. I know. Ice cream. That's the best, right? Bluebell is so good. It's not on there, though. Doorbell was number 3. Church bell is also not on there. Surprisingly, right? School bell not on there. We got doorbell. Not a school bell. What other things ending in bell can you think of? It can be a word. They can be a phrase. Liberty Bell was number 5. Am I making you think too hard on a hot afternoon? Dumbbell. That's a good one, too. That one is not on here. They did not think of that. Some of these people who give the answers are dumbbells. You know, not the workout kind. Ring my bell. Well, that's a good one. Not on there. Word or phrase ending in bell. One of these is kind of related to a church bell. Bell of the ball. Nope, it has to end in bell. Work bell. Nope. No work bell. I'm surprised nobody's getting number 1. Saved by the Bell. That was a good show, but it wasn't on the list. Tinkerbell is also good. They didn't think of that one either. I want to know what kind of people they polled. Sometimes I wonder when I get these answers, like, who exactly are you polling? This one has more to do with food. Something bell. Not waiter. Not dinner. Although we could have it for dinner. So we've gotten doorbell, we've gotten Liberty Bell. One might have to do with a church. Not a pepper. Has to end in bell. Not a cowbell. That would be closely related to bluebell. Not meal bell, not ring my bell. Taco Bell. There it is. That was number one. Now you know why I want to know what kind of people they asked this question to. Obviously, they were hungry. Taco Bell was number one. The other answers were Wedding Bell and Jingle Bell. They all had munchies. Aha, so Dad finally got it. You should ask him more of these questions. Obviously, he's the one that knows the answers. All right, next up, we have a pair of post earrings. These are a bright red hammered heart and disc. So our post is right up in the center of that disc. It was kind of a hard one, wasn't it? You'd think it would be easy. This is the length and size. So we have 3 pairs of these. They're called Just a Little Crush in red, and they are number 11. Sold number 11. I know you love Taco Bell. I really thought somebody would get that. But I wanted to see who would come up with it. I'll leave it to my dad to be the one that comes up with it. He's not even a big fan of Taco Bell. Max isn't either, but I love Taco Bell. I can always eat tacos, right? All right, these are called Ocean Canopy in orange. I just have 1 pair of these left. Yes, you're definitely overthinking it. Sometimes we make the questions harder than they really are. So we have like a flower pattern. This reminds me of a quilt pattern, doesn't it? With the flower in it. This is an orange wood. They're very lightweight. This is the length and size. Again, I just have 1 pair left because the others were pre-claimed. So Ocean Canopy in orange is number 12. That's kind of a muted orange too. It's not a bright orange. So just in case you were wondering, it is pretty. It just reminded me of a quilt pattern with like that starburst or the flower pattern in it. All right. These are called High Tide Terrace. They're in copper. So we've had them before in gold and in silver. Now they've brought them out in the antiqued copper, and I still love that design in them. This is the length and size. So we have 2 pairs of these. High Tide Terrace in copper. They're sold number 13. Number 14, we have Pink Moonstone. So these are little pink moonstones in a teardrop shape. Set sideways, kind of sideways, diagonally, whatever, in a silver teardrop frame. This is a post earring. The post is at the top of this little bar. So this is the length and size. They're called Pampered Glow Up in pink. So these are going to be sold number 14, and we have 2 pairs of those. Number 15, we have Saguaro Sunset. Saguaro Sunset. So like the big saguaro cactuses, we have blue cracklestone. Trying to see the marbling in it. There we go. See the marbling up at the top a little bit better. So we have round and oval cracklestone set in this ornate silver frame. Very, very pretty frame. You see that? I have 2 pairs of these. Yes, those are the ones you ordered. They're on their way to you. This is the length and size. So we have 2 pairs of these. Sold number 15. And I actually got a couple more to just have on hand because we don't have a lot of Cracklestone earrings out right now. All right. Let's go on. We have a next question. Hi, Marlo. Good to see you. Oh, this one should be a longer question. This should be easy anyway, because most of us have these. All right. 5 answers available. Let's go with number 4. Name a part of your body that aches. A part of your body that aches. Daniel wants to know, are all of them an answer? Head. Head was number 2. Your back was number 1. That's usually the number 1 complaint, right? Knees. Knees didn't make it, surprisingly. Legs did. That was number 3. Your feet. Feet was the correct answer. So Caroline got that first. One more. Neck. Yeah, neck was the last answer. On any given day, probably most of those all at once, right? Hands. Oh, they didn't get hands. So we had back, head, legs, feet, and neck. Hi, Aunt Dora. Good to see you. Yeah, they definitely missed the knees. The knees always hurt, right? Or if you're getting like mine, they sound like Rice Krispies whenever I try to move them. They're sounding crunchy in there. That's not a comfortable sound. I'm not exactly excited about that. All right, next up, I do have some hair clips. So I realized I had not shown hair clips in a long time. So I got a few of my hair clips out, and we'll show a few of those. If you like these, or you have grandkids or kids that might like them, they are $5 for each. This one is called Neon Garden in pink. And it's looking a little washed out on my Facebook page. This is a bright neon pink. This has the alligator clip, so very easy to put in and out of the hair. I like to put these in front of the girls' hair, the ponytails, because they're a really quick way to dress it up and it doesn't actually go, around their ponytail. So I just clip that in front of the ponytail. So I have one of these, Neon Garden in pink, number 16. Number 17, if you just want something fancy like to pin back your bangs or a section of your hair, I have 2 of these. It's called Princess Precision. It's like a bobby pin. It has a teardrop-shaped light pink rhinestone on the end, and then these are little iridescent rhinestones all along that bar, the top bar. I know it's hard to see. This is the size, just so you can get a little frame of reference. So Princess Precision in pink, number 17. And these are also up on my website. So even if you don't want them today, they will be there so you know to look for them. Number 17, and I have 2 of those. Number 18. This one, number 17 to Marlo. This one, I don't know what you call these little kinds of clips. These are the ones that kind of bend, you know what I mean? And pop closed. So this one is called Just Follow the Glitter in blue. These are blue crystal type beads along that clip. Again, good for keeping bangs back or just a part of your hair. Or you could also put this, in front of ponytails. So one of these available. Just Follow the Glitter is number 18 in blue. I always forget that I don't show them. Yeah, you call them clippies. I don't know what the proper name for them is. I never remember. All right. This is a good barrette if you're pulling back a section of your hair. Like sometimes I'll just pull back the top section of my hair or on the sides. So round, kind of a tortoise shell. This is called multi, but I'm going to tell you it's white, green, and purple. It's a white, green, and purple mixture. And this one clips this little fastener. So you could put your hair in between there and then your hair would show in between here. I have 2 of these. This is called In the Round Multi. And it is number 19. Because it's hot and I want to keep my hair out of my face. So that's what inspired this. And then I have Vanguard Gardens in pink. So this is a pink, white, and gray. And it's kind of in the shape of a flower. And this is also the alligator clip. It's a smaller alligator clip. So again, these are fun to put in front of ponytails or pigtails. This is number 20. So Vanguard Gardens in pink, just one of those. And it's number 20. All right, that got us to our next question. Look at that. Let's see. Oh, see, here's a good question for today. We have 4 answers on this one. And I'm sure there are many, many more available, but they've only got 4 down. Out of 4 answers, let's take number 2. Name a fruit they put in ice cream. A fruit they put in ice cream. Just asking, coffee beans are a fruit, right? Strawberries were number 1. That's the most popular thing. Bananas were number 3. I was surprised they made the list. Peaches was the right answer. Marjorie got that one. And raspberries was number 4. Cherries, that's my favorite kind. I love black cherry. And it's hard to find a good black cherry ice cream, but there are a few really good ones out there. Strawberry's always the reigning favorite, and then peach right behind it, right? Blueberries, yes, we've got some blueberry ice cream as well. We got all of them. Strawberry, peach, banana, and raspberry. Those were the choices that they came up with. Strawberry had almost half of the points. It was 49 out of 100. 49 people chose strawberry. All right. Now we've got a few long ones. This one's called Fine Florals in silver. So we have a little pearly bead in the center, and then those dark gray hematite rhinestones make up the petals of the flower. White rhinestones in the disc around it, and then we have the little tassel on the bottom. The earrings are the pearly beads. This is the length, and I have 2 of these. It's just below the bust, and then the tassel stretching down to just above the belly button. With the 2-inch extension, it's definitely going to be in belly button area right down here. So just above the dropped waist. This one is called Fine Florals in silver, and we have 2 of these. It is going to be sold number 21. Number 22, we have a lanyard. So this is a flower lanyard. It's called Homegrown Glamour in silver. Her earrings are little silver flowers. And then our one at the bottom is little silver flowers with a gold center. You can see it has that lanyard clip at the bottom. So if you know anyone who likes to wear lanyards or needs to wear them for work, or maybe as a gift for a teacher, I have 2 of these. This is the length, and you may need to get one of those little extension pieces if you have a card that needs to be swiped, because you may need a little extra stretch there at the bottom. But this clip is just below mid-abdomen. So this flower's kind of hanging to mid-abdomen. Clip is right below mid-abdomen, which is why I'm saying you may need that little stretchy piece, because it's only going to come out this far, which is not far enough to swipe it through a door if you need to do that. It does have the 2-inch extension. That'll put it down closer to this dropped waist. And we have 2 of these. Homegrown Glamour in silver is number 22. We have 2. So if you've got to wear a lanyard, it should be a pretty lanyard, right? Number 23, we have green cracklestone and brown wood beads. Some of the lighter brown. This is called Sandstone Safari in green. So we have the little green crackle pieces along with the lighter wooden beads, the textured silver rings down here at the bottom. See if I can make it hang right. We have 2 layers of chain, so you get a little bit of a layered look. This is the length. So down here again, around that belly button area, and with the 2-inch extension, it's going to get close to this dropped waist right here. So we have Sandstone Safari in green. And this is number 23. So sold number 23 for that one. Number 24, I have more cracklestone for you. So this is like a raw edge cracklestone. We have a black, a tan, and a white. They are polished. You can see that they're polished on the surfaces. This is called On the Roam Again. See, this is our song guy. On the Roam Again. 3 layers of rock. And we have the silver tassels as earrings. I'll show you the veining in it when we get it up close there. This is the length. Start with the black, then the tan, then the white. Down here close to the belly button with the 2-inch extension, it's going to be very close to that dropped waist. This does have the sliding chain, so if you wanted to pull it up a little bit, you could definitely do that. Fasten into that chain and pull it up a little. You should be able to see the veining, at least in the white and tan piece. Really hard to see any veining in black. But there we go. This is On the Roam Again in multi. 2 of these available. Number 24 for that one. And number 25. The fan keeps blowing my hair into my face. That's what I'm doing. Just in case you're wondering why I keep grabbing my face. Little wisps of my hair are out of my braid. And the fan keeps blowing them right into my face. Sometimes they get in the eye. Has anybody else been stabbed in the eye by their hair? It's not a comfortable feeling. You would not think hair is sharp, but when it gets in your eye, it sure feels like it. All right, these are called Sabbatical Weave. You might remember we had these in orange, which they have sold out, but now I have them in the pretty French blue. So these are a natural wood marquee shaped piece at the top, holding up the woven blue square on a fishhook back. Yeah, it hurts, doesn't it, Robin? This is the length and size. So these are Sabbatical Weave in blue. 2 of these available. They are sold number 25. All right. Very painful. Very, very painful. Since we're on a Mexican food kick, let's do this. And some of these are maybe a little bit more Tex-Mex, depending on where you live. This one has 6 answers. Let's go with answer number 4 out of 6. Name a food associated with Mexico. A food associated with Mexico. That, you know, you may go to Taco Bell for. Enchiladas, number 1. Beans, you got it, Polly. How'd you guess that straight off? Beans was number 4. Menudo, yes. Don't necessarily like that, but street corn. They did not get the street corn, and it tastes amazing, doesn't it? Tacos were number 3. Jalapenos, beans, burritos were number 5. Rellenos, flatbread. Those were not on there. Couple more. 2 more. Quesadilla. No quesadilla. No quesadilla aquí. Empanadas. Not empanadas, but that is my favorite. Not nachos, but it's something you might put on nachos. Enchiladas were number 1. Churros. Oh, gotta have the churros, right? That's dessert. Tamales. See, that was number 6. Salsa was the other one. Salsa. Sopapillas. I learned how to make those in home ec. Can you believe that? They taught us how to make those. I love them. Drizzle a little honey. Ooh, good stuff. Queso. Queso's always good. Okay, we got them all. Enchiladas, salsa, tacos, beans, burritos, and tamales. I need to learn how to make tamales. They're not hard. I just never have done it. Empanadas I've made. All right, this is also green crackle stone along with some green beads. So we have, this is really a good mixture of everything. These are green, like a mother of pearl finish on these discs. Then we have the chunky green crackle stone, and we have some green beads in translucent, in frosted, and then we have the little glittery silver discs. So quite a few things going on in this necklace, along with some wooden beads. I have this one personally in the coral color that it came out in. But this is the green one. 2 layers of this. It's called Spring Goddess in green. This is the length of those layers. So the top one laying right at the collar. Second one laying about in the middle. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit right above the bust here. It's going to be this length. I have 2 of these. Spring Goddess in green is number 26. 26. Caitlin, you can go ahead and do the drawing. Sorry, I didn't tell you. I probably should tell you that, huh? Weird. I always forget stuff like that. I'm thinking it inside my head, but she cannot read my mind yet. Weird, I know. All right, this is a choker length, so it does already have part of the extension out, and then we have a little bit more extension. This is the choker that we had in silver the other night. This is in bright, shiny copper. It's called Cause a Commotion. It's a bunch of little shiny copper rings, all linked together. And then our earrings are also those little copper rings. So again, this is already partially out, which is why it's so long, because normally it would be right here. Okay, Caroline, you were the winner today. So Caroline, I'm putting your name on my list. This is a good list, not a bad list. No, she has not developed ESP. Can you believe that? So this is partially out. As a choker, it would sit up here. With the rest of the extension, it would sit down here. So this is about halfway out. We have 3 of these available. Cause a Commotion in copper. And this is going to be sold number 27. So you have 2 pieces at least to pick out, Caroline. One to trade and one to get free. And don't worry, if you don't use them this week, I will hold those for you. No problem. They'll just apply to whatever's next. All right, this necklace is called Placid Pebbles in black. So we have little black pebbles along with silver pebble shapes. These are on that very thin wire, the silver wire. Then our earrings are the little pebbles as well. I know. My husband doesn't read my mind either. It's been 11 years next, or this month. I almost said next month because it's June 1st. So this month. And he still can't read my mind either. We're working on it. So this one sits right up at the collar with that first layer. Second layer is about 1 inch below the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit right about in the middle with that bottom layer. So we have 2 of these. This is Placid Pebbles in black. And it is number 28. Number 29 is another choker. This one is in gold and it has little white pearls on it. Exactly. He wouldn't understand it even if he could read it. 3 layers. So 2 of them are gold chain. 1 is gold chain with those creamy white pearls on it. The earrings are the little white pearls on a gold bag. This one hangs choker style right there. He's not here right now. I won't tell him. With that extension, it's going to sit right below this collar. So probably right in here somewhere. This is Daintily Dapper in gold. And we have 3 of these. Number 29. And last but not least, because none of our pieces are least, everyone is beautiful. Every piece is beautiful in someone's eyes. This is Prismatic Projection in red. So we have white rhinestones, a ruby red rhinestone, and 1 dark gray hematite rhinestone. So that hematite is in a marquee shape. Our red one is an emerald cut in a rectangular shape. And our white ones are also marquee shapes. This is in silver. So this is a little daintier necklace. It also has a very dainty chain. It's hanging just below that collar, so you can see the hem of the collar right there. With the 2-inch extension, it is still going to be in the upper chest, but it will get close to center chest. So right here. You enjoyed it too, Polly. So we have 2 of these. Prismatic Projection in red. And it is going to be number 30. Number 30. All right. So that is all for tonight. We got it done in less than an hour, which is great. That's always a bonus, right? So we'll be back on Friday. Hopefully it'll be a little cooler outside. We'll be back Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it'll also be a little darker. The sun will go down a little bit. So hopefully it's cooler by then. If not, I'll wear my ice again. Y'all have a great night. Great rest of the week. Stay safe. Bye now.